a Sunday afternoon. Major League Baseball on
Hey, happy
Sports
Sunday, everybody.
with Steve Phillips and John Crook. I'm Gary Thorne. Action coming. The game starter on the mound. Here's a look. And Steve, as he gets going against these San Diego bats, what are we going to see from him?
A pretty even matchup right here with the quality of the lineup and the quality of the pitcher. And I think it's going to take run support and support of this righty on the mound today to be able to bring away a victory for his team.
Let's take a look at the lineup the Padres will have. Brought to you by Pepsi. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, anytime you have the nickname the Flying Hawaiian, you know you have some speed, and that's what Shane Victorino brings to the table. Speed. 13 doubles in 2009. He also steals bases, 25 in 2009. He's a guy who's a top-of-the-order guy who can get on base and score a lot of runs.
And our leadoff hitter is Tony Gwynn.
For the San Diego Padres, center fielder, number 18, Tony Gwynn.
They've had their ups, they've had their downs. But the most important thing for the fans of the Pods, they played amazing in the 2024 and 2023 season, especially 2024. We were right behind the Dodgers in terms of winning their division. But in the playoffs, they really stepped it up. And they showed the baseball world when they beat the Braves and they meant business. Their young superstars coming along. The sky is the limit.
Here it comes. Hit sharply towards the hole. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Well, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
Boy, he made that throw a split second before he lost control of the body.
Now, the key was he kept his eye on the target the entire time.
Big smile, he got that one done. And we've got Eckstein batting.
Well, and another consistent season for David Eckstein of the 2009 San Diego Padres. And, you know, this is a guy that has gotten the most out of his ability to stay in the big leagues for as long as he has.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. David Eckstein is an exciting player to watch. I mean, he's the kind of guy who really other players look at and say, am I putting out as much as he is?
Well, that's the thing. When you have a young team like the San Diego Padres have, and you have a guy like David Eckstein who shows these kids.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
They might not have been able to get him out of the plate, but a short run over to the first, and he still retires his man.
That one looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there. The microwave at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty.
I think it's time for Xander Bogaerts to step it up. You know, he signed that big contract a few years ago. So, you know, it's about time he gets it going. Let's change positions from playing shortstop to playing some second base. And, you know, I think for Xander, you know, the former Red Sox, he has the potential to be great. Great, you have to really show up. You see more out of that in this great.
There's a swing and a smash. McLouth will field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. It goes quickly for Chris Tillman, 1-2-3. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And now we'll go to the home half of the first. And we'll get to see Sean Markham pitching. He's starting the game for San Diego. As he gets into this lineup, Steve, a bit about his strategy. And it's Ryan Theriot at the plate. He'll lead off the home half of the first. First pitch. Theriot makes contact, fouls that one off. Oh, and 1 offering from Markham. And it's 2 strikes now, and Theriot's got to protect that strike zone.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Slider, that's taken. Strike 3, 1 away.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. It's going to be Overbay now. One out, nobody on. First pitch to him, a curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1. And strike two. Markham has him right where he wants him.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
And Lyle Overbay goes down swinging.
Number
82-mile-per-hour pitch coming in flat right there.
Great job of mixing speeds. Change up there.
It looked like he almost popped his elbow out of place trying to swing at that pitch. Boy, was his timing thrown for a loop.
Reckling up at the plate. A line drive towards the hole, and that's going to do it in this half inning. Not a lot of action in this half inning, nothing on. Up next, it'll be the Padres. And Myers settles in. He's going to get us started. Second inning.
Number 5, Will Myers.
Here's the delivery. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And we're going to see Joyce here. Hot shot towards the hole. Over to Overbay. Now it's 2 down. Machado in the batter's box. Base is empty with 2 out. There's a swing and a ball hit high, way back there. Done, a home run. And they get the first run of the ball game. That solo shot, that is a big fly ball, 1-0.
Getting out front early in the game, important. San Diego doing the important things.
Hit in the air to left center. And there's Guerrero, out number 3. A strike here in the second, getting a run across. The Padres lead it 1-0. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crux, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And we've got Guerrero batting. He'll start the home half of the second. Markham with the delivery. And Guerrero will lay off a low pitch.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Yeah, sometimes you can't swing at every pitch. But
ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind 2-0.
When it comes down to the changeup, you always got to realize that it's never going to be easy. You got to go for it and try to swing with it.
Game with a circle change, 2-0, and he can't catch up, 2-1.
Well, he just couldn't wait for that changeup to get in the strike zone. You can't try to chase it. You have to let it come to you.
Yeah, they say it's great, but it's such a great.
With 2 balls, 1 strike, Markham deals. Machado retiring Guerrero.
Number 1.
Shortstop up.
Franco Burrito.
1 out, bases empty.
So, see what we can do right here.
He lays off the pitch outside and low, ball 1.
Right now, John Martin for the Padres against this London team, and try to do something.
Now the 1-0 for Markham. 1-0 pitch. That's a cutter in there. 1-1.
Well, that good running action on that cut fastball. You think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
changeup is just like
The pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
Number 24,
Nate McLeod gets in to swing now with 2 away.
Yeah, Nick McLeod's had his injury problem throughout his career. But I think the most important thing for McLeod is, just be aggressive.
Cut fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Boy, I tell you what, you throw a cutter with that velocity, that's a great pitch. You understand why the hitter swung late.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That one's drilled to short. The microwave throws to first, side is retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. San Diego maintaining their advantage. And Torrealba's batting. He's going to start the third here.
for 8, Norvis Torrealba.
Torrealba, he was a guy that when he was with Colorado, he has some great numbers. Never mind.
Fouled away.
If you look at the record for the San Diego Padres in 2020, won a lot of games. 90, 91, 92. Possible 50, but they've been good. Their pitching really stepped it up. They didn't have any garbage in the season, but that's what happens in Major League Baseball. Problems and injuries have really hurt that team. They let go of Blake Snell, the off guy. Actually, I think they traded him, but he ended up with San Francisco. Now he's in free agent. We'll see what team he signs with. I'm hearing Max Fried and Red Sox. Padres are interested. Blue Jays, and of course the San Francisco Giants and the Dodgers and the Yankees. Absolutely need pitcher. Mets are looking to go get Saki. That's pretty much at first we thought it was the Dodgers. The latest news I've heard, it looks like
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
and the latest news on Juan Soto. According to published reports, it looks like the Yankees are out. We'll just have to see what happens. The Mets are definitely one of the top teams, but a mystery team, and I believe that team is the Miami Marlins. Be watching for that team. They might convince Juan Soto to come to Miami. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but Miami's a team on the rise. It's really haven't been a great team last year. There's a team that could really take a splash and bring in players such as Bregman and Juan Soto and some pitching. This guy's I could see them giving Blake Snell $300 million, Juan Soto $600 million, and I think Bregman $185 million. So anything's possible. We'll see what happens, folks. Keep watching MLB.
The pitch, the swing and a fly ball to left center field, and it's going to be Guerrero as he gets to it for the out.
Left fielder, number 88.
Blank is the batter now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off one low, 1-0.
I'd actually sit on this guy's curveball. It's an exceptional pitch, but it's his go-to pitch. You can predict when he's going to throw it, and maybe you're going to have a shot.
The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled off. It is that great curveball that also makes his fastball and changeup a little bit more effective, but the curve's the one.
Well, he has that assortment of pitches which makes any pitcher effective. Especially with that big breaking curveball, you're going to have to look for the curveball to be able to hit it.
2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Number 1 throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Padres 1.
Third inning,
And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. And it's Erstad batting. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Hit sharply towards the hole. That one's taken care of.
Number 7. As a third baseman, you have to be on the balls of your feet and react as the ball crosses the plate because it gets on you quickly. He has some kind of reactions down there.
Huckabee in the box. Markham with the delivery. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. 2 away.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He called off the left fielder. Great catch.
And we're going to see Hensley here. 2 outs, base is empty. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
And strike 2. Markham has him right where he wants him.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches, and it's over. San Diego, they're hanging on to the lead. And we've got Eckstein batting.
Second baseman, number 22, David Eckstein.
Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. And it goes foul. Here's the delivery. Frozen on the changeup. And it's 1-2 now.
Clearly the hitter was looking for something else because if he had been looking for the changeup with that location, that would have been a souvenir.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
Flashing some leather over there at first base, doing a nice job getting the runner himself.
Base is empty, 1 out. And the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Well, he didn't want to lay it right down the middle, but he misses with this one low, and now he's walked him on 4 pitches. He's got to settle down.
And here's the first one. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1.
Well, 0-1 count. Now he's going to look to go to his curveball. That's what he tends to do in this situation.
The 1-1. Missed with a curve. 2-1.
Well, a good count right here for the hit and run. A 2-1 count. Does the manager have enough guts to take a chance on running the count to 3-1 with a pitch out to try to nail the runner at second base?
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
This one's right down the middle. He just swung and missed at it. Better check his bat for a hole.
And we're going to see Joyce here. Two outs and a man on first. On the way. He swings and nails a liner. And that's through a base hit. Runner around second. He's heading for third. And now he's heading for home. He throws. And he scores all the way from first base. So the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
First pitch to him. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And they score him. There's the throw.
Now
Chances are coming in bunches here for San Diego.
Designated hitter, number 9, Shane Victorino.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. First pitch to Victorino. A liner headed for the hole. That's down. Runner could come home.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Runner on first, 2 away. First pitch on the way. Now swinging a shot toward second. And they get the force at second that time. That'll do it. Tough time for Chris Tillman. He's keeping his team in the ball game, allowing only 3 runs, 4 innings worked. San Diego out on top, 4-0. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets, a little chilly. And it's Ryan Theriot to lead us off. And Theriot ready. First pitch. First pitch inside. Ball 1.
They're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
Swing and a foul straight back. Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Gotta love that location down and away, and with that kind of movement, not many guys are going to put it in play.
Markham winds up for the 1-2 pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Well, the slider is his go-to pitch, and it's not surprising. You can see why. 2 strikeouts in a row on that hard-breaking, nasty slider.
Nobody on base. 1 away. And he starts Overbay out. Holds back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. One offering from Markham. Yeah, with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Oh, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
Lyle Overbay not fooled by that one. Count evened up.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out. 2 down.
Number 4.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect. 0-1.
Now, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2. Change-up got him, and the side is retired. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. San Diego maintaining their advantage.